I spent hours on crypto Twitter, so you don't have to. Here's what's happening. One of the SEC's commissioners interviewed the chair of the SEC at ETH Denver yesterday. ETH Denver is one of the most notable conferences in the blockchain technology space. It's primarily focused on the Ethereum network world, but folks from across blockchain show up. Here are a few quick takeaways from Chair Atkins and Chair Peirce speaking at the conference. The first takeaway is pretty simple. It's still kind of weird to see a chair of the SEC at a major blockchain network conference. Blockchain technology and the crypto asset ecosystem weren't exactly favorites of the SEC under the prior presidential administration. Second, the pair repeated a lot of the things they've been saying for many months now. They continue to say the SEC and its staff are working diligently to put out additional guidance, rules, etc. in the coming weeks and months. But aside from removing a lot of enforcement pressure on the industry, some no action letters, and a few smaller regulatory points, we haven't actually seen all that much concrete change out of the SEC. By concrete change, I specifically mean formal final rules and guidance. In normal times, there'd be nothing unusual about this. Things tend to move extremely slowly, and part of this is by law. The leadership at the SEC keeps setting expectations of things coming in the next weeks and months. That's been true for a few months. I'm wondering how much this is just the SEC is a bit surprised by the speed of market structure legislation. It seemed a bit more likely or maybe smoother sailing 6 or so months ago, but it's turned into a big showdown between banking lobbyists and crypto lobbyists. Who knows? My third takeaway is that Chair Atkins talked about tokenized stocks in a way that I hadn't heard before. He added some specifics about his thoughts on an innovation exemption that could allow market participants to test out tokenized stocks. That innovation exemption might limit volumes and include certain whitelisting requirements. This makes me wonder if the SEC is getting closer to putting pen to paper on some official rulemaking or formal guidance on this front. But as he talked about it, it still sounded like it was in the idea space versus getting closer to final specifications. In any case, I'll keep watching out for more conversations and specifics from folks at the SEC like Chair Atkins.